a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started.
Cowboy.
Let me fast forward it.
Probably because they might not be
he was looking for some running
the game
room, but
itself.
not much to be found as
It's
he
like
stopped
frozen.
at the 18. So Auburn's offense will get the first crack at it here. You have to live with this result every second of every day for the next year, guys.
We'll jump to the next play.
The greatest sports talk radio takes place in the state of Alabama because of the rivalry and the trash talk that goes on between Auburn fans and Alabama fans. It is must-listen radio, David. It's incredible.
And it's must-watch TV. Like, no matter what the records are.
That's the end of the game anyway, huh?
It's always a good game. The hate runs deep, and it is a great game to call.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Say it again, man.
So that's the end of the game anyway.
Yes, but how's it gonna let me get to it though? I gotta get to the end. You saying just quit? They ain't gonna save it, is it? All right, I guess it could.
It should.
All right.
Yeah, listen, I've been lucky enough to broadcast this game before. I'll never forget being at Bryant-Dennis Stadium and just feeling the energy. It was just completely different versus anything I'd ever seen in college football before. David, there's a different meaning to this game for both of these schools in the state of Alabama.
Yeah, and it's just different because I think being in the state, like fans are around.
Who's playing Syracuse? I ain't never seen that game. What's that? Huh?
The Iron Bowl is a civil war of hate between each other all year long.
Well, there's somebody else playing college football.
On a big stage every year.
He wants to throw. Got his man quickly. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Race. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally
Did you do a new broadcast?
For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Love the third down call. Throwing the angle route to your back, working one-on-one against that defender. Easy pitch and catch for the first.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got ready for a first down.
All right,
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been
You guys love to run,
nice
man.
balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're
Like that
dialing
fast
up
offense
here
shit, too.
on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
A first down run.
Don't be getting around for my money the first quarter. After that, they got blown out.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
On second down, wants to throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It's still third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
It is overtime, bitch.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back
took
at
it
the
overtime,
16.
Yep.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating.
I thought it wasn't overtime in preseason.
All the way down the field, you got an opportunity on third down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time.
Well, he's going to overtime.
Only on this game, man.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside his own 10,
but stop and score a field goal, game over with.
Nice job executing all
Had the ball
the
first.
assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Alabama's offense has the ball for the first time. And you want to talk about dudes who can bring the heat off the edge, David? Both of these teams have somebody that can do just that.
That's so much fun. They get off the rock and they get in the backfield and get to quarterbacks. Make them feel uncomfortable. Get them to the ground. These guys change the way offenses are playing the game.
These offensive coordinators better help out their quarterback. These guys need to be double-teamed with tight ends and running backs. You let these guys go one-on-one, you're asking to get sacked.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Kind of stole my play,
Last time
man.
these
Fucking
two
feet.
clashed in the Iron Bowl, it was the
They're cheating,
Tide
man.
winning a classic.
And the Tide have done a great job in recent history of owning Auburn. Doing a great job of winning.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it in and
We ain't gonna talk about you stealing people's plays.
Crimson Tide.
You know, oftentimes
Stole my whole playbook,
the best
man.
offenses are the ones
Stole
that
mine too,
create
bitch. My little sticky
explosive
plays.
just like you saw right
And
there. They're
NFL
top
too,
10
bitch. You know about that fucking
points per
play.
game because they don't have to drive
I admit, I
the
did
field.
steal that
They've
one.
got dudes scattered all over this offense.
Put that bitch in my repertoire.
On any given play.
Yeah, he did twice, bitch.
Away after scoring
Yeah.
the touchdown.
Lucky motherfucker.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Come on,
And
Harbin.
Auburn is ready to go back to work
Play
on
strong.
offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the
About
last
to
time
swing for
they
the
had it.
third time,
And
buddy.
oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to
Huh?
find your rhythm. Some
About to
things
swing for the third
He's
time.
going to let one fly down the middle.
See what?
And they
Me?
can't make the
I said,
connection.
well, the second
going
time. You
for
about
a
to swing
big
for the
play
second
on
time.
first down.
Yeah, I told you gonna play 3 times.
quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your
Cheating shit.
playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Auburn lines up quickly. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember.
Take my
the
4th and 2.
price
These
he paid
motherfuckers.
after
Man,
that hit.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space when he's able to use his speed. Nice job.
All kinds of running room. And
The
chunk
zoot man,
plays
man.
are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And this guy has been so important
Get
to
it.
this defense, the way he plays on the back end. Top
He ain't
10
try to
in the
catch it.
nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost picked
Why
that
is
last
Stroud
one.
starting in overtime? My guy ain't starting. That's some bullshit. I be
The
cheating.
6-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone. If you're trying to create a negative play to back them up, they do that with the sack. And if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. David,
we missed him.
They did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job.
Oh, man.
It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Tigers. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
Marvin, good job.
Getting turnovers, and it starts with the pass rush. It was the hit on the quarterback that forced the throw to not be as accurate as the QB would have liked. Nice job in the back end, securing the interception, and then taking it to distance.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Alabama offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just
it is preseason, ain't it?
Well, that's
Yep.
an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what?
Man,
They
fucked
do
up.
have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page.
No, he fucked up the draft. Shit man jumped the regular
I
season.
think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
looking deep down the right side. Intercepted. Looking for more room. Strikes the blow. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, please bring it back, bring it back.
As a quarterback, Reese, you've got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you throw it harder, oftentimes you're a lot more accurate. All of a sudden now, you try to take something off, you're trying to throw the perfect spiral and cut the wind, and your accuracy goes down, and that was an example there. Errant throw on the interception.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the offense.
Should have punted the ball. That was my
From the
fault, guys.
shotgun, the handoff to the back. Dragged down at the 39,
Carries
but
off
he's
these
got
guys.
5
What the hell
yards.
going
They'll
on?
move the sticks. The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try the run. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Jackson. Touchdown! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make it.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football.
See how they shit cheated? They made the man run past him. Not to him. Run past him.
Nice job by the quarterback.
That's
Yeah, it's
cheating.
critical.
Look, man, did in overtime.
A lot of times,
The screenplay right there in front of him, ran right past him.
You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Try my Dolphins taking for a test run.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one
All right,
onto this
man.
lead.
We gotta play catch up now,
A very
dog.
efficient 5-play scoring drive.
Stop picking you off and throw that damn bomb. They there for that.
30-yard pass for 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now how he's going to let it go. Makes the grab on the right. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Bama. And once he found open space,
you know
the
you gonna do
man
that
might
shit.
as well start playing.
that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. USC is currently working from behind, but in front of a packed Coliseum, anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Notre Dame. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
That's a really good job by the defense, understanding leverage. I can't let that fast supper get outside of me towards the sidelines. Nice job expanding with them and then going and making a tackle. One of the hardest things to do in football is tackle guys in the open field. Great job going and getting them on the ground.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Nifty little scamper on this one for the first down, and he slides in safely. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a lick.
He said, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback.
It's tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the single back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Unloads it downfield.
Why did he just so wide open? God damn it.
And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Auburn.
Same way your guy did. Burnt your ass right back.
You can see he sees him running the corner route.
What you get for blitzing, bitch?
I ain't blitzed just now.
Nice job catching the ball and then doing what? Getting upfield, not running out of bounds, not getting pushed out, not getting tackled. Nice job after the
Man, fuck, he got so wide open.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 down on 1st and 10.
See, fucking shit, man. Man, they made the fucking man move over there.
He'll try to tackle him one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on.
Fires one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown time!
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score.
So they fucking around, man. They know to drop back.
Yep, I see him like that. He ain't gonna drop back. I'm gonna get him every time. You learned your lesson. You had to change the game plan up.
And the sky is flying. Like they're on top of, I'm dropping them back. Right before you hike the ball.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own.
Doing that shit every time. I mean, let you get a couple
Now
off.
here comes that Auburn offense
Accident.
onto the field again. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Grab near the marker, it's Jackson, and he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Caught behind the line. It's Jackson.
Well, how does this know you be blitzing? That's not
game.
Great effort by the defense here.
Cheating his
Offense
ass
trying to go
off.
wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense running the football?
They ran it on first down, now on second. He leaves it with his back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to run for it. The Tigers get enough for the first down.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Auburn lines up quickly. And those are some serious wheels for this Tiger quarterback, positively Nick Marshall-esque.
Yeah, and you think about Nick Marshall and that run to the national championship game. Man, they ran the football some more. His dynamic ability at the quarterback spot. All Auburn offenses that have been great have had that guy at the quarterback spot.
He'll try it again on second and 10. Fires to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Second and goal coming up. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. You can't hear yourself think on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game. They had to do a good job protecting their QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments. They put a stop to that return to 22. Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
He up close.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off cover.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On second down, looking to throw. Coming after it. And he's
He got a foul on my quarterback. I'm dirty Rex.
Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it.
Okay.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Alabama will bring the
should have picked you off right there, cheating bitches.
Bring it out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. The solid return there offset some of the punt yardage.
Seems like we might lose this game, huh?
You'll be all right, man. We're going to cheat your way out.
So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution, put a touchdown on it.
Auburn ain't that good to keep that lead, man.
Got it behind the line. It's Douglas. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Throwing is Rattler. Working the middle here. That's complete to the ball to tight end. And he will capitalize his touchdown after a short gain.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. He got away from him a little bit. The defense didn't come up with a big play.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field.
8 minutes left in the quarter.
They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to
Yeah, long way to go.
Yeah, and I think
he's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great. Quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
He's not afraid to go deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left to take third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And here's the third interception of the night. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a lot of people. What a day. Having 2 interceptions already. I might try my hand on the other guy. This guy is not somebody I want to mess with.
Gonna run it. It's Need. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
They'll throw it on first down. Makes the grab. It's Douglas. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success, stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum, not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays to get them behind the sticks.
And he's running in the open. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
This is obviously a great play physically by the quarterback, but how about mentally making the right
They know what you do to them.
Being on the right to defender. He saw the body language of that player, and he knew he had to keep the football and made the decision so quickly. Good football like
touchdown, Tiger. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Damn, this was a touchdown. Wow.
This receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas is down right now, but there is still a ton of football to be played. And for a program that ranks inside the top 10...
Let's set it on. Let's set it on.
Don't be surprised if they come back. They're trailing by 10 to Utah. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays, positive yards, handle the football, set up a good 2nd down.
Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack, all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama built its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on
16
dudes
fucking
that
points.
tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with
So
some
what?
physicality.
So we're down
Not
by
one
16
guy's gonna
points.
bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys. There's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
Couldn't make the
Well, look at it this way. You'll get a week break if you don't have to play the CE championship before you go to playoff, like I did. Hey, man, I didn't get to play the CE championship and win the national championship.
I think the biggest issue in the passing
Hey, all right, man. Throw 2 bombs, man. Back in the game, man.
Last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Alabama!
Told you cheap shit.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth. I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Got his man. They get him down after he makes the catch.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
They knock him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down for Auburn.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the 1st down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, get some push.
You want to have that defense you know you can go to and running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making it.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all of the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
It's caught downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. They'll line up for a second down play. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are.
Oh, come on, man. Bucket bullshit.
Touchdown, Tiger. He broke away from the defense.
They bombed it down again.
How about this Tiger quarterback etching his name alongside the greats and maybe wearing out Aubie with extra push-ups after all these points?
They're bombing each other.
You
Wow.
just think about those guys having those kind of days as Nick Marshall, Cam Newton, just superstars at the position. That's what kind of day he's having so far.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Alabama offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. He's going to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Locke. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
On second down, he'll fire. He's going to run it any way you can in your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground. Alabama quickly back to the line.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football.
What is doing? I ain't doing this. What is it doing?
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are are threatening on first down. Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now they're not only that, they're playmakers.
Yeah, and it's what they used to ask them to do.
Boy.
They were very comfortable running the ball, controlling the clock, trying to keep your defense fresh. Nah, bro. If you can't score points now, if you can't get first downs and go get me touchdowns, you're not going to be on the field.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
He'll just keep slinging it. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide.
He had 2 feet in, man.
And it's harder to cover on the back end.
He had 2. Thank you. You seen that?
Mm-hmm.
You had 1 foot in? All right.
There ain't no way humanly he could have stopped and did that shit like that.
Going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Texas is trailing, but they are within striking distance. Kind of like when Major Applewhite turned a huge deficit in the 2001 Holiday Bowl into a win. Maybe today is deja vu. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Utah. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he can flat roll, turning on the Jets like a Cam Newton or Nick Marshall.
I was thinking about rolling trees, but yeah, I'm right there with you, man. These Auburn offenses that are so great, they've had the same commonality over the last several years, and that's a great dynamic quarterback that can make plays and push the pace of that offense.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They try to pop a run on the draw. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime. Maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Trying to get behind the defense.
Oh, come on. This is bullshit.
And he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
How about the
damn,
for this
let's
show?
go right back.
3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense.
Guys are playing today, boy.
We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, man.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7. Lofts one high and deep. And
oh, he drops it. Come on, man. This is cheap shit.
He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damage when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
The give from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. He has been in see-ball, get-ball mode all day, and he is making his mark in this rivalry game, guys.
I'll tell you, he was sick and tired of reading about and hearing about the offenses coming into this one. This guy had his own designs and his own plans. He has been balling, David, all over the field.
And it's so fun. A rivalry game, you have so much emotion, so much passion. Well, guess what? You can let that out on defense. And defense, you can fly around, make plays, and he's been doing it all game long.
He finds his man.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Touchdown, Bama! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump them the football, let them make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
They're trying to get to it. Gets away from one, finds some space. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you can tell I just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
They've got the screen set up, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
They're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going to take off, and he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Awesome.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first.
He's off to the races. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
This is just unreal. I mean, just continues to stack up numbers now. Almost to 500 yards on the day. Most people can't do that on air. He has been hitting his wide receivers left and right, putting up huge yards.
You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. Running back goes in motion. Time to take a shot. Pulls it in inside the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown Tide.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Maryland is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up 14 over Penn State. For now, it's back to you, fellas. But, of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Zings it complete to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Takes the easy completion. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where we can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Just enough time to get off one more snap. On second down, he's looking downfield. Quick completion on the out. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, from Tuscaloosa to the Plains, there are some ornery folks and some emotional fan bases enjoying a soda pop and a lot of trash talk in this battle between the Tide and War Eagle. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Alabama and Auburn plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Alabama offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're in this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up. You told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
First down here for the offense. They'll open the second half on the ground. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a crease to the left. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He's got his man. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they got him for the sack. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They thought maybe they could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
Get them flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field. Did a great job seeing it, going and getting it, being aggressive. You got to find a different way maybe to attack these guys, to use their speed against them.
Got a man, it's Jackson. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced.
Going for the big play. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Great play by the defensive back, showing you his variety of skills. His ability to turn the hips, his speed running downfield, turning his head to locate the football and then swatting it away. You just can't do it better.
Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
What a great play by one of their biggest playmakers in the D-line. I can say this personally. I got my first start in college at Jordan-Hare Stadium. It was brutal. I think about it, and I get PTSD to this day. When you get those types of athletes in a three-point stance rushing the quarterback with that crowd noise, and your offensive tackles can't hear the snap count, it's not a lot of fun.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
On second down, just keeps firing. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop right there. Good pickup and still short of the first down.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Makes his connection. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage. When he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his tight end. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progressions.
He's got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, these two have linked up for multiple touchdowns in this game. They had the look they liked. They're licking their chops, taking a shot down the field. We haven't seen too many incomplete.
He lost one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Awesome body control, and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Auburn! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Texas is on the ropes, and for all the hype around this program, maybe the most fertile recruiting base in football, it's clear this program is not back. They're trailing by 17 to Utah. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to go up top on first down. He unleashes a long one. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
I don't blame the quarterback for taking that shot either, man. He's hooked up with this guy twice today for scores. Give him another try. They just couldn't get on the same page on him.
And now on second down for this offense. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His fourth interception. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Auburn! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. Lofts one deep down the right side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge game there.
Man, on the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He'll take another shot here. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. The incompletion on first down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. Throws toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, the defense is starting to figure it out, I think. It's taken them some time. This guy already has 2 touchdown catches. That time, though, they were in a better position in coverage to force the incompletion.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. He tries to take the top off. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Bob.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff to the single back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Need. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. He looks that one in nicely.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
And, David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense may be time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
He'll pull it on the read. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Man, that is a big hit. And that's a hit that I'm going, listen, if I'm the OC, I'm the head coach, I don't want to take many of those. I want to run the RPOs and I want to run my quarterback. But, Palmer, I got to understand the difference between the critical situations when I want him to take hits and the other times when I want him to take a slide.
Yeah, you got to live to play another day.
Come on, man. God damn it.
You know this defense, their eyes are lighting up every time they see you take off and run. They know they're going to get those opportunities to try to put you down. You've got to slide. You've got to try to get out of bounds. You've got to really try to save yourself because this team needs you if they're going to win the game.
And, man, I tell you what, I just love his instincts. You can tell when the ball's being passed, he sees it, and he breaks on the football. That's why he's in the top 10 in interceptions this season. Just such a great feel in the passing game, and you got to be careful when you attack him.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that 1st half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Using the quick game. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
They're getting this guy lathered up. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking for room. It's Need. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And the stomping has commenced. Auburn extends his lead as the Tigers are turning back the tide.
And I give credit to Auburn, too. It seems like every year when these two teams play, it doesn't really matter what Auburn has done leading into this game. They are able, time and time again, to play their best when they play against the Tide. They're doing it again here in the second half.
And I hate the cliche throw the records out, but it does matter in this game. Why? Both these schools in the same state. They hate each other. The fans hate each other. Got recruited by the same schools. There is nothing about these two teams that like each other.
Looking deep down the right side. And that pass is caught at the 25. Touchdown, Alabama! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. From the gun. Getting some heat. And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the two, and they will draw no closer here. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Pulls it in. It's Jackson. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and made. One final play before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Fires one high and deep. And he reels it in inside the 30. He was so close to wrapping up this 3rd quarter with a score. What a play to finish off the period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. First down to start the drive after the break. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Gets rid of it. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Looking to throw. Swings it out to his running back. And he's knocked down.
I'll tell you, it's tough to complete 2-point conversions. Obviously, very small windows to throw into. Couldn't come away with that one. Let's see how that affects the outcome.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
The give out of the gun. Nice move to keep moving. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here now.
Quick strike complete. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Need. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Buying some time. He'll try to do it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Working that left side. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with a
touchdown Tiger. Reeled it in and just made the house call. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Well, this receiver is making this passing attack look like it's going against air.
No doubt. It does. It looks like it's on air. I tell you what, you got to find a way to rough this guy up a little bit. Be physical. Make sure he takes a toll instead of all these big plays he keeps making. Make him tired, physically dent him a little bit, make him have to work a little bit harder than you have.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Line gets set, first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that.
He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up, and he's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. From the shotgun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the inside. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Auburn sends out the punting unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Comes out throwing on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Bama! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. He's looking to throw. They've got the two-point conversion, and now they trail by only 9. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll start this drive firing. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover. Pick up the first.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The play action fake. Quickly complete. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Going to try to get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. This offense has a second down play. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes it past the marker. Runs through a tackle. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Auburn lines up quickly. power football with the run. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Play number 9 on this drive. He's got it on the right. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Alabama offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He'll come out throwing on first down. Going downfield for the big play. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. And the beatdown has ensued.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a...
He's going to fire deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the incompletion, looking at second down. He's looking to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Tide with the 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking for the score. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tide. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Line gets set, first down. Pulls it, fired complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Just got one on that last run. Now 2nd and 9 from their own 26. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of a first down.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
Now the play fake. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense has had some bright moments. They've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here comes that Alabama offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Going deep. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which color jerseys they're wearing? And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. The give and tick, 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 tick. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Jackson. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy...
He'll take the deep shot. A full dive to haul that one in. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. He's going to pass. They're bringing heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. A shot toward the end zone. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Man, but you done woke up, huh?
Shit. Fuck, tired, man.
I'm fucking losing, bro.
Still losing? You ain't came back yet?
Fuck no, these bitches done came back and stopped me and everything, man. This
So
game
as big
almost
as that
over.
touchdown was, equally as big, converting this 2-point attempt and making it a one-score game. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's into the end zone for the 2, and we've got a one-possession game here in the 4th. Looks as if they're sending the normal kickoff unit out there, but you have to send the hands team out and try an onside kick at this point. And they thought about a return, then thought...
Damn, 91
bring
points.
it out to the
Wow.
25.
Just stop
Now here
they
comes that
and
Auburn
bruh.
offense onto the field again. One
Them bitches
possession
been cheating
game,
me out the
getting
game.
out of the first quarter,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
take
91
care of the football.
So they call
And
the
they threw a lot of pick
situation
sixes, boy.
4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point in the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah,
Game
listen,
over, bro.
what you understand as an offense is if I
You
get
mean you
one or
lost?
2 first downs,
Yeah.
this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective.
Oh, they taking a knee.
Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs.
Yeah, timeout, huh?
There is
They ain't handling
nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I guess I'll be sitting at home.
That's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats, you take the rankings, and you take
Yeah,
the
you playing.
records, and you
I
throw
mean,
it
I'll be
all
playing
out.
with the championship
There's
at
always
some point.
tremendous effort and
You don't
passion.
pass this.
When we
Nah,
see
you
these
won't be,
rivalry
man.
games, we certainly saw
Everybody
it
else.
today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a
Still the
chance
highest
to
ranking
upset
guy in the
them. And you go,
SEC.
It's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate,
Ain't
it's
you?
already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these
We're
games?
still the second highest ranking guy in the
It
SEC.
does become a good game, even when it's
I
not a good
ain't.
game on paper.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer.
Who heading?
Arkansas, if they won. We're about to know now before it. Oh, shit, you gotta hit the ready to advance, man.
Oh, I do? Hold on.
Yep. Yeah, advance it. That means I probably lost my recruits, too. God damn it, I had recruits at this game.
Oh, that ain't good. Yeah, that ain't good. You lose 2 points off momentum. You call on you lose.
They went to sleep also? Also.
Yeah.
You went to sleep?
Shit, idiot. Fuck, I thought hit me. I ain't getting fuck. No, I gotta get this thing. Hold on. Yes, officer.
God damn. Don't worry, bro. I'm about to go to bed after this.
Yeah, you don't go to bed anyway. You ain't playing.
Fuck you. You ain't playing tonight either.
Yeah, I ain't playing, bitch.
You ain't playing tonight.
I ain't playing championship. You ain't involved. You get your recruits.
No, you ain't advancing.
Bitch, just hit the bands.
Huh?
Hold on, man. He's doing some player of the week.
Nope, I ain't getting no recruits, man.
No, I'm playing Arkansas.
I told you that.
Yeah, bye week though. I still ain't playing. I had a bye week. You gonna let me look, man. Extended contracts. Playoff bracket pitching. And you still number 9th, man.
I mean, I'm playing the playoffs. I ain't worried about that. I just won't get to play for the ACC championship.
Well, we see first round. If they beat Oregon. That's the way it's set right now. We dropped number 9 or number 8. I mean number 9. You ain't really dropped. You're in the same spot.
I went from 3 to 9, man.
No, 3 to 8 for your ranking, but your spot. What spot was you in originally?
5.
Oh man, Arvin made the map beating you. Motherfucking 9 and 3. Wow.
I see them bitches again. Cheating fucking rats.
Yeah, you won't see him again this year. Unless y'all change tables.
No, I won't.
But you could. The SEC makes a big difference. This is still a preliminary chart. I mean, shit.
I hit the ready to advance, so whenever you ready, shit.
Heisman guy.
Heisman ain't out yet.
But it can't change. He ain't playing. So, look at the Heisman winning guy. Who beat Arkansas? You did, or I played them already?
I don't think you played them.
Let's see.
Arkansas lost to LSU.
Oh, okay.
That's the only team they lost to.
Nope, I ain't got plays with Sticky Punks. Contract extension.
I told you ain't played them, man. You're looking right at it, fool.
The contract got extended again, though. You signed. Oh, time I need more money. I ain't signing shit.
And my defensive coordinator got fired.
91 points.
I ain't fired him, but they fired him.
Oh, he not even up there. You got a blank guy. What that mean? Nobody there?
He fired.
Oh, well, you get the
Fired,
finish
though,
season
you
out,
gone.
though. You finish season out, though, right?
Yeah, but if not, I gotta get somebody else. That's good shit. I need somebody else. That motherfucker there, sorry. All right, bro.
All right, man. All right.
Later.